Step number 3 is protein intake. Most amazing part that I've been waiting for, because alright you guys, welcome back to my channel Zealocity, and today's video, trust me, it's gonna be the most informative and the most educational video in the history of Zealocity. But I know that a lot of people are not gonna watch it because it's not diet review, celebrity, this and that. So, but trust me, if you are here watching this video, it is gonna be a game changer for you if you are looking for sustainable weight loss, fat loss, weight maintenance, muscle gain, or just to stay healthy. If you're looking for a sustainable nutrition plan, long-term approach to this, then this, trust me, is gonna be the one video for you. Alright, so without wasting any more time, let's get into the video, and I'm going to explain in steps how we are going to proceed with the counting calories. And should you actually count calories, we'll also come to that. But obviously when I'm making a video how to count calories, then answer is mostly yes. So I've also made a video on why calories matter, and I've given a very complete detailed explanation on that. So you can click here and check it out. In that video, I talked about calorie deficit, maintenance and surplus, right? So which brings me to step number 1. So step number 1 is goal setting. Now you need to set your goal, define your goal, be very detailed and precise with your goal. Let's say if you want to lose weight extremely, okay, which is not the case, I don't promote that, I'm giving an example. Basically, this is to set the pace of your fat loss or muscle gain, whatever you're looking at, okay? So if you decided to be more extreme, then it's not going to be more sustainable. If you decided to be like more sustainable, then your fat loss journey or your muscle gain journey can be a little slow, but definitely worth the wait, right? You build up to it, and like it's sustainable. It's a long-term approach. So you're not going to lose like 10 kgs in 10 days, as opposed to a lot of people that actually claim this in their diet plans. It is possible, but it's not a sustainable, not a healthy kind of approach. So you need to decide what you're looking at, okay? So if you want to gain muscle, if you want to lose fat, be very subjective and detailed with your goal. Be very precise with it, okay? Now, for example, my goal currently is to lose fat like as much as possible sustainably, and also build muscle. So like I've been going to the gym very regularly for the past few days, and see, it's working out for me, I guess. Yes, gains. My pace, I decided that I'm gonna take it very slow when it comes to fat loss, and I'm gonna make sure that whatever physique I maintain, it's a quality physique. It looks good. I'm gaining muscle. I'm gaining strength in the gym. I'm not feeling pathetic in the gym, not having like zero strength and zero motivation to work out. That would be freaking ridiculous, right? So, okay, so decide for yourself. Step number 2, you'll have to estimate your total daily energy expenditure. That's basically TDEE, alright? So what this means, just as the name suggests, is basically total daily energy expenditure. Simple. Like, what am I doing? Like, I just literally said the same thing again. It's literally the amount of calories that you burn in a day according to your activity levels, according to your BMR, according to your height, weight, lifestyle patterns, and etc. etc. Alright? We can make the estimation close to accurate, but we can't always estimate exactly right. You're burning 2,732 calories in a day. Nobody can say that, right? It's very subjective. If you literally had sex twice in a day, that's gonna add up to your calorie burning. If you took the stairs instead of the lift, that's gonna add up to your calorie burning. Well, that was a turkey example though, anyway, sorry. So that's how it can change the amount of energy expenditure, but you can always be close to a range of like energy expenditure. All right, so for my body, it would be around 2,500 to 2,700 calories that I'll be burning in a day, okay, like with my workout and my cardio and everything, and my BMR, my and activity levels throughout the day. So that's how much I'm gonna burn, close to somewhat like that. Okay, so how will you estimate your calorie expenditure, as in your TDEE? Simply go to Google, type in TDEE calculator. You have to just fill in the blanks there, your age, height, weight, and your activity levels. Body fat percentage optional. If you have eyes like me or Coach Greg, then you have the laser vision and you can exactly see how much body fat percentage you are carrying. But most people are not very experienced with that. You'll have to estimate your TDEE. Simply just fill all the blanks. You'll get that desired amount. Okay, so look at your maintenance there. Okay, so you'll get that figure of maintenance. Let's say currently I'm getting 2,500 or 2,700 or in that range. Okay, so whatever my maintenance is, I will simply subtract calories or add calories, or just stay there, like simply the exact calories for my maintenance according to my goal. As I told, my goal is sustainable weight loss, sustainable fat loss. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to remove 300 or 400 or 200 calories if you want it like very sustainable and very easy going and you don't want to feel very energy, like low on energy, then let's say you take a 200 calorie deficit. That would put you in 2300 calories, and that will be a 200 calorie deficit from your maintenance. But if you want like a decent pace of fat loss, then you can go up to 500 calories of deficit. So in my example, if my maintenance is 2500, I'm going to go for 2000 calories for my calorie deficit. That is my that I've decided for my calorie intake. All right, so this is how you will decide your calorie intake. Simply put, if you're looking to gain weight and gain muscle, if you're very skinny and you have no, like, very less body fat, and if you want to bulk up, if you think that you want to increase your weight and increase your fat also a little bit, because obviously if you're eating extra energy, even though if you gain muscle, you will also gain some fat if you are in a calorie surplus. Okay, so taking the same example, if my maintenance is 2500 calories and if I eat 3000 calories, that's going to lead to weight gain, but also I'm gonna be so freaking energetic in the gym if I'm maintaining a clean diet and eating 3000 calories from my clean diet and eating a good amount of protein. My gym workouts are gonna be bonkers. Like, I'm gonna freaking rip the hell out of every iron piece that comes into my hand. And that's already the case when I'm on a deficit. So imagine how much more I can do if I'm eating like 800 calories extra, and that would be ridiculously, amazingly blah blah blah. Whatever. Like, people already look at me in the gym and they're like, whoa, this skinny dude is lifting like twice my body weight for deadlifts. And I'm like, what? Enough bragging, Zealocity, come on. So you decide your goal and you set your calories accordingly. But I would always recommend, if you're going for fat loss, don't go more than 500 calories of a deficit. In extreme cases, yeah, going up to 700 or 1000 calorie deficit is still fine, but I wouldn't really recommend that, because my channel has always been about sustainability and I always keep yelling in my videos for sustainability. And please, I hope you listen to that and stick within the 200 to 500 calorie deficit. Alright, step number 3 is protein intake. Most amazing part that I've been waiting for, because eat your goddamn protein. You gotta eat your goddamn protein. So how would you estimate that? Well, simply just take your body weight, okay? So if you are a beginner, then at least 1 gram per kg of body weight is enough for you in the beginning stages. But if you are an intermediate or advanced kind of person, if you've been going to the gym for a long time, like let's say if you've been going to the gym for more than 6 months, then you're probably better off if you consume 1.6 grams per kg of body weight. So if you're 70 kilos, then 1.6 times that is going to be 112 grams of protein that you would need, at least a minimum of 112 grams of protein per day, which is like peanuts. You can easily eat 112 grams of protein. You wouldn't need any protein supplements, especially if you're eating like non-vegetarian food like eggs and chicken and fish, etc., etc. You'll have a lot of sources to look at. But even if you're a vegetarian, I've literally given 120 grams, 130 grams of protein to my vegetarian clients without adding any whey protein or plant protein. It is possible. It just takes a little more effort. It depends on you how dedicated you want to be. And if you want to add, if you just want to make your life easier, then yes, take a whey protein or plant protein. Don't complicate things too much. It's completely safe. Whey proteins are not bad. It's not steroids. It's not going to kill you. It's not going to damage your kidneys. So it's not going to cause acne if you're taking like good quality whey protein isolate. If you're extremely sensitive to lactose, then go for plant protein. But take your protein. You need your goddamn protein. All right. I eat about 2 grams per kg of body weight because I've been going to the gym for a long time and like I lift a very heavy amount of weights in the gym. So I prefer eating 2 grams per kg of body weight, not because I want to gain extra benefit out of the protein. It's just that I can easily eat like 1.6 grams per kg of body weight and I don't feel full with that. So when I actually eat 2 grams per kg of body weight, because protein is actually the most satiating macronutrient, as in it gives you the most satiety. It keeps you full for the longest time when you compare it with like carbs and fats. Obviously fiber is also very satiating from veggies and fruits, so that's another thing, but protein is very satiating. It keeps you full for a longer time. So increasing your protein intake is obviously making it easier for you so that you don't feel hungry every 2 hours and you can control your calorie limit, and that's how you will lose weight, lose fat, if you maintain that good protein intake. All right, so 1.6 grams per kg is enough if you're going to the gym regularly, but going up to 2 grams per kg or even 2.2 grams per kg, not a problem. You're not going to get extra added benefits, mind you, but again, do what works best for you. All right, now step number 4. How will you actually get to know how many calories you're getting from food and how many grams of protein you're getting from the particular food, or anda or chicken or murga, whatever you're eating? How will you actually estimate the amount of protein from the food? Well, God bless we have such amazing apps. We have MyFitnessPal, we have Carbon Diet Coach, we have Healthify Me, which is most like the Healthify Me is the most suitable when it comes to Indian kind of foods. But then it's got a big database of foods. You have all the foods. Literally, if you literally go and search Quality Walls ice cream vanilla flavor, you'll get the exact amount of calories in the portion. All right, so it's that precise, but you'll have to make sure that you track it properly. Most of the people are actually tracking their calories in the wrong way, and then they come and tell that, well, calorie counting doesn't work because it is a bullshit, and I've been tracking calories but it did not work for me because you tracked it wrong. God damn it. If you track your calories wrong, it's not gonna work, right? If you estimate your budget saying that, well, I might be getting somewhere around 10,000 rupees in a month and I might be spending around 6,000, so I'm saving 4,000. But actually, when you check your bank account, you're just left with like $500 and you're like, where did my money go? Because you did not track your expenses. It's the same with calories. All right. So you need to be very mindful about your calorie estimations. You can't obviously be exact to the precise 1 calorie points and decimals, but you can be close to the estimations and not be a long shot off, right? Now, coming back to the main topic, Healthify Me is the most suitable for Indian diets. Now, let's take an example. If you are eating, as you can see on the screen, if you're eating like 2 whole eggs, and if you're using like 2 teaspoons of ghee for cooking, like 2 small teaspoons, not tablespoons, there's a difference between that, right? And let's say if you're having a handful of veggies, like let's say onions, adding it to the omelette, or you're making bhurji, whatever, and you add some salt, pepper. Obviously salt, pepper and masala don't add up to the calories that much, so you can ignore that. And let's say if you're adding if you're having 2 bread slices, all right, so just search for the bread slice. Like for example, if you're having Britannia brown bread, you can just search it there and it will show you how much do you have, like how much calories per slice is there. Okay, so you can just input that and you'll have your final figure, the amount of protein, calories, etc. It'll just show you there, and that's how you can keep a track of your calories. Now, if you just simply put omelette and toast, you get that on Healthify Me, but it's not going to be as accurate, right? So as you can see here, like it's not very accurate if you individually break down everything in the meal and then input that on Healthify Me, versus if you just make a vague statement, chicken biryani, and you wouldn't know how much rice, how much ghee, how much of onions, how much of chicken, what kind of chicken is it, boneless chicken or is it bones chicken? It is very different. Okay, the calories can change drastically if you don't track it right. So I've literally seen people tell me that, sir, I'm on a 1200 calorie diet and I'm still not losing weight, and they actually consult me and I give them 1750 calories to eat and they start losing weight like it's peanuts. Like they start losing 3 kilos in like 1 month, and they're like, what did just happen? Well, accuracy happened. You have to be accurate when it comes to tracking calories, and that's why professionals like us exist, to make sure that so that you don't have to do the calculations and everything on your own, and that's how the coaches can make your job easier, your life easier. But if you really want to put in the work and if you want to save your money, then this is the golden advice for you. Literally just break down everything. With experience you'll get it. Okay, obviously like first day, second day, it's going to be a little hard task. Yeah, you might feel like क्या हो रहा है ये, क्यों मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ, ये दिन भर इतना time waste कर रहा हूँ. But then like eventually, once you keep doing it, trust me, it works out for the best. Trust me, you will see the results, and once you do, obviously you will feel like sticking to it more. Obviously, in your calories, I would want you to eat mostly whole foods, fruits, vegetables. Prioritize that. Don't shy away from white rice, but you could eat brown rice or quinoa or something according to your mood. You can eat pasta as well according to your mood. Fit it in your calories. I would obviously want you to eat good clean sources of carbs, good clean sources of fat. Prioritize ghee over other oils. That's always the healthiest. But if you're adding olive oil also, that's fine. So track all the calories from your oils. Make sure that you're not if you're on a high fat diet and a low carb diet, you can still track it on your Healthify Me. If you're on a high carb diet and low fat diet, then you can still track it on Healthify Me or MyFitnessPal or any other app. Alright, this is not a sponsored video, please trust me. I would love it if Healthify Me was giving me some money for it, but I'm not getting paid for it anyway. So you can literally track and be on track. Like track your calories so that you're on track and you know how much you're actually consuming. It's important to be actually in control. It's basically like you pull the strings of your fat loss and you know how much you're consuming, right? So it's a very worthwhile thing to do. Is that like a proper sentence? I'm not sure. Anyway, all right, and that brings me to step number 5. You just have to be super consistent with it. Okay, you can't just think that, okay, 1 week I tracked calories on Healthify Me, now second week I'm just gonna say that fuck it, I'm not gonna track anymore because it doesn't work. I did it for 1 week, I didn't even lose like 300 grams of weight, so I'm not gonna do it anymore. Be consistent, okay? Don't fall for quick fixes like अरे मैं detox कर लूँगा या मैं cleanse diet पे चला जाऊँगा या keto diet पे चला जाऊँगा तो मेरा ज़्यादा weight loss होगा. Dude, be consistent with your calorie deficit. Eat the right amount of protein. Eat whole foods like vegetables, fruits, lean protein sources, eggs, chicken, fish, paneer, tofu, soya, whatever you want to eat. Be on track. Be consistent. You will see the results, okay? Don't get demotivated in just 1 week कि result नहीं मिल रहा है. This is a golden advice, alright? Follow these steps from 1 to 5, and 5 being the most important. Not that 1, 2, 3, 4 are not important, but 5 is the most important step. You have to be consistent, alright? You have to give it time, alright? So things take time, and especially the best things in life take the most amount of time. So take it from me as a coach, as a mentor. I would love it if you actually see the results. And please stick to it, okay? Dude, dudette, guy, girl, be consistent, alright? Do not lose faith. And if you are losing faith, come back to this video, watch it, and skip to this part and watch this video. Note the time frame, and this is how you will get your motivation, alright? And just for the sake of it, I'm gonna yell at you once more: eat your goddamn protein and track your goddamn calories and be your goddamn consistent. Anyway, so this is the end of the video. I hope you actually liked this video. I hope you actually found it helpful. And if you did, you know what to do. Come on, just hit the like button, share it with your friends and family and your gym buddies, your girlfriend, boyfriend, whoever you want to share it with. Go ahead and share it. They need to know this good information if you actually found this good, alright? And if you want to hit me up for my personal coachings and my video consultations, then this is my Instagram. Feel free to head over to my Instagram and I would love to help you. And yes, thanks again for watching the video, and I will see you in the next video.